Right guys, good morning Harry and Isaac. Thank you for coming during the stream straight off the bat. Don't worry. I haven't changed the scene yet because I want to kind of make a little bit dramatic. I haven't got a drum roll sound effect, but I went and got something yesterday and I want to show you guys first what I got. If any of you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this already, but let's make a run together. I'll be by your side before we collide. The new Vale shirt is in. I went and got this yesterday morning. Yes. I tell you what, BLK, they've done a great job with this home kit. Absolutely gorgeous. This design here is brilliant. Feels awesome. It honestly does feel awesome. I will say, the away kit, I don't mind the purple. I don't mind the purple at all. I just think the design is kind of bland for me, so that's why I plumped for the home shirt. Well, the home shirt, this sticks out. I had the away shirt last year because the away shirt was the nicer of the two kits, and the home shirt for me this year is the nicer of the two kits. So that's why I went and got this. So, yep, gonna do that. Just thought I'd show you guys on stream. I'm going to go take it off now. So give me 2 seconds because it's just West Ham and I don't want Vale promoting over West Ham. Even though I think, yeah, we all know the difference. So just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go pop off stream and I'll just change this now and we can get started with West Ham.
Make a run together, I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up before we collide.
Okay, so we're back. That wasn't long, just a quick change of shirt. And we are going to be going into the West Ham career mode. We're at episode number 18. I can't believe we're at episode 18. And we're 16 games in on the championship. We've made really good progress with this career mode. Let's turn down the music. Guys, is the mic / music combination alright? Like, noise-wise? Because it kind of on my soundboard, the music looks like it's high. Can you let me know if it is needs turning down at all? It's good, cool. Just let me know if certain songs get a bit too loud, and then it'll be okay. Yes, so cool. Good morning, ES fan. Thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. First and foremost, guys, who watched the Spain-Portugal game last night? Who watched that game last night? Good morning, Matt. How you doing? Who watched that Spain-Portugal game last night? Because that was a flipping amazing game. I said it on my Twitter last night. I think that's possibly the best game of football I've seen at a World Cup. I was trying to rack my head around it last night, and I couldn't figure a better game that I'd actually seen for pure competition. Obviously, the England 96. There was a couple of England games that were just brilliant. The England-Scotland game was amazing in Euro 96, but that still pales in that comparison, because that was just a complete game of football that had everything. It had a penalty, it had a little bit of play acting on the counter Pepe, it had a world-class player in the realm of Ronaldo just taking his country on his shoulders and saying, look, I don't care what's going on in the past, I've missed however many free kicks, I am scoring this one. And he scored on his 45th free kick in World Cups. It's the first free kick he scored in World Cups, I think, at his 45th attempt. That's persistence. And he also scored his personal 51st hat-trick and the World Cup's history's 51st hat-trick. There's nothing that man can't do. And then, it sets itself up perfectly because Messi's got to do the same today. It's insane. This World Cup is on par. If it wasn't in Russia, if it was in any South American or any other European nation, I'd say that this is one of the must-watch and must-go-to World Cups. Just because there's a nice mix of teams and it's going to build everything up. But because obviously it's in Russia and the history, the problem that they have, it's probably best not to go to the country and support it. That sounds wrong. It's probably just best not to go to the country to go to the World Cup. And how is that their free kick? What have you guys thought of the World Cup so far? What is going on here? Good save, Aaron. Good save, Aaron. Yep. I just hope that all this excitement doesn't die down after Monday.
Excellent work with the tackle.
I wouldn't exactly say it's shocking. Saudi Arabia just weren't at the races. They really weren't. Onama. Fires it just wide. And Russia were up for it, Saudi weren't. Russia knew they had to come out and make a statement as being the host nation. And they made a statement. But I think they may have peaked. I think that is possibly the best that we're going to see out of Russia in this World Cup.
That's overhit, isn't it? It's the goalkeeper's ball.
Lovely play, Onama. To Solanke. Solanke gets to the edge. He's going to just slip it through to Fernando! Forestieri! 1-0. Well, Isfan, I agree / disagree with you. And I forgot the gif. Well, this is a great goal. Solanke just slides it into Forestieri's first time shot's too powerful for the keeper, and he goes in, top bins. 48 teams in the World Cup for 2020 is a good thing. Yes, bad teams will qualify, but some team, depending on the teams that qualify and the work ethic. I mean, you look at like competitions like the FA Cup. There's always a team. Iceland in the Euros last time round as well. There's always Greece in 2000. I'll finish this I'll finish this in a minute. There's always a team or teams that'll come. They won't have the quality of your top 10 teams in the world, your top 12 teams in the world, but they will work their hardest to get there, and they will surprise bigger teams just based on their hunger and desire. If Saudi wanted to show the world that how far Saudi Arabian football has come, they did the wrong way about it because they showed no hunger, no fight, no determination to prove anything wrong. Russia, the lowest rated team in the World Cup, go and win 5-0. That showed their hunger. That showed their hunger, and that's what other teams can do. If Russia show that hunger in the next game, if they show that game against Uruguay, if they show that hunger against Uruguay, you never know, because Uruguay started off really slow. And I'm surprised they didn't win. I unfortunately think Panama will make surprises. And unfortunately, I think it might be at England's expense, because historically, England do not do well against teams they should beat. Okay, we're working in a very tight area. Let's get some bit of space out to Sancho. Oh, lovely, lovely play. Tucks it back. Forestieri side netting. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I got my Vale shirt yesterday. I'm happy. Yes, Connor. Oh, I didn't see you come in. Good morning, Connor. How are you doing? Well. Yes, we got some Sheffield Wednesday players. We've got Van Aken and we have got Forestieri. We had Jow, but Jow was awful. So we sold Jow and got Forestieri. Again, awful in this career mode, I will say. Better in real life. I've heard. Don't know much about him, to be honest with you. Yeah. But he's... I don't know whether he's like this in real life. He's a moany bugger. He's a moany bugger. Every single time he gets dropped, even if it's a game that he's tired, he gets dropped, he moans, he says, oh, I want to be sold in January, boss, because I'm not playing enough games. You idiot. That's the one thing that I'm finding with this West Ham team. I didn't have this as much with the Vale career mode. I'd have one, maybe two players moaning, like a season. But in this one, I don't know whether it's just because of the players we're on. I'm just like, okay, I'm just moany. Every time you get dropped for rotation, because we're playing a first team, second team, it's just moaning as hell, and it's really annoying me. Well done, Van Aken. Solanke. Oh, that's a beautiful ball for Harrison. Harrison bangs it off the... Oh, he's offside. Okay, fair enough. Oh, Harry, that's not good. That's not good. I hope you... Oh. I guess 4 to 6 weeks without walking. Without putting weight on that one. On the one that's broken. That's a pain that you've got both of them hurt. Have you just give you crutches? Harrison is owned by Man City, but he was in real life rented out to Middlesbrough, but he was owned from Man City. It's Jack Harrison. Just couldn't slide it through. Ooh. Hey, summer holidays though soon, Harry. At least you won't miss much of school. I know that's not much consolation, but hey, he's staying for the World Cup. That's good. End of the first half, we're doing well.
The referee has blown, and the second half is now in progress.
Yeah, that's not good.
Here's Walker. They could pose some danger now. Good defending.
Oh, gosh. What is it? What is it at the minute with the injuries and the... Oh, that's not good. Oh, and talk about that. Forestieri's just got murdered. Well, not murdered, but he's got taken out and we're going to have to take him off. Right, so that's Fernando gone. Come on, Freddie, show us your worth. Depends on the next game. If they get, I forget who the next game's against. I don't know whether it's Egypt or Uruguay. I think it's Egypt. Salah's gonna play in the next game regardless. If they can get a draw in the next game, I'll say yes, because their goal difference will mean they go through. He's a right mid, left mid. Well, I think his position is actually right winger, but he's left-footed, so you can really play him on any wing. Good run from Freddie. Gets taken out by Burn. Feel the burn! Oh, lovely play. Sancho whips it in for Harrison on the back post. Fire heads it clear. Well, FIFA 18 is the only thing that can make you stop playing FIFA, Harry, not your legs. Yeah. Oh, well done, Josh. And Freddie. Sancho. Got a bit of space! And over the bar. Now, FIFA 18 is the only thing that can make you stop playing FIFA. Definitely. Trust me, I know. Or in Matt's case, Fortnite. Which I still don't get the buzz around Fortnite. I don't. I watch how big it's gotten now, and I just think, you know, because and this is obviously just because of my own. Because I just don't get the game. I don't understand how it's. To me, I don't understand how it's entertaining. But that's me. And I'm watching how huge it got, and that massive pro-am that happened at E3. And I'm just sitting here just thinking, this is mental what video games have become now. It's like, if you'd have told me this, what, 15 years ago, when I was 6, if they told me this 15 years ago when I was 16, 17, and the video games, there would be professional like actresses and MMA people and all that playing side by side with people who play video games live for a living in what looks like a massive like football stadium, I'd laugh my head off and I'd just go, what are you smoking? And watching that at E3, the video game industry is huge right now. Massive. And it is a great time to be alive. It really made me feel I am so lucky to be alive in this stage of history. So lucky. And all the games that got announced at E3, oh, I just looked at my bank balance and just said, I do not have enough money for this. It's coming with all the stuff that's coming out within the next 12 to 18 months, and all the games. I'm looking at it, I'm just thinking, well, I've got a marriage to play, I've got a wedding to pay for, I've got this to pay for. I was like, rip my video game career, or rip my video game hobby, so I should say. It is mental. Mental. It's just, I wouldn't say I hate them. I don't hate PUBG, I don't hate Fortnite. I just don't get the entertainment value of a Battle Royale game. For me. I just don't find them entertaining. You drop in, you survive, you gotta loot stuff, you rinse repeat. I don't fully understand it. Just that little half a second late with me decision. Nicely done. Oh, Freddie Sears coming short, but well done again. Just gets it to Sander. Oh! Yeah, but he's owned by Man City. That's what I said earlier. Well done, Sander. I can't move. This Wigan team are really good at closing me down. Oh no, Colclough. Well tackled. No, Vaughan's in! No, we've let it go! just couldn't get the key input in time.
Terrific effort by the home side here. They just kept their noses in front. They're going to need all the support.
Wigan team are playing very well against us.
Yeah, if they do end up winning this, they will have their fans to thank. He's tried his shot from long range.
Goal kick subs have been made.
Here we are, a double change coming up.
Sears. Berger! Great save by Jones. Harrison knocks it back in and it's off the defender. That was a good chance. And that's full time. And we lose our first game of the episode. But Wigan played well. Can't take that against him. We scored a great goal for Fernando. Let's see what is what the extent of his injury is. Hopefully not too long. 8 weeks dislocated. You guys all saw his injury, didn't you? You know, when he went down holding like his knee to shin area. You know? Dislocated shoulder. Let me just check something here. Shoulder. Knee to shin. Okay, I'm holding this here. This obviously means that my shoulder is hurting. Because that is what you do when your shoulder hurts. FIFA, fix your beep! Now, come on. Oh, my knee! My knee! Harry, I don't mean to bring up bad memories, mate, but you know when you hurt your ankles, did you go like this? You know, did you go like this and like hold your shoulders? Because obviously this is where you got hurt. Stupid FIFA. FIFA is stupid sometimes. You held your back, yep. Yep, exactly. I thought you did. You know, because you're a FIFA player. Yeah. Remember that, guys? If you ever hurt your shoulders, hold your knee. And if you ever hurt your knee, hold your neck and back. That's what you got to do. Na 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 na. Sending out the reserve team, simming this game. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what you gotta do. So that's the FIFA logic. And Carroll and Amos. Ooh, Amos comes on, scores a penalty. That's strange since Carroll's on the pitch. Carroll's the penalty taker. Why did Amos take it? Well, we won. Anyway, it's good. Wow, wow. Keeping pace with Burnley anyway. We're 1 point ahead of them still. This is what I mean. Connor, if you're still in here, this is what I mean. Constantly sitting on the sidelines is not what I want in my career. So when the next transfer window, I want to be sold. Both of these two players only have missed one game. And they're both wanting to be sold in the next transfer window. They played in the game against Wigan. both of them are there. It's fracking frustrating when this happens. Just because we're playing a game, simming a game, playing a game, simming a game, I rotate the teams. It's like now, we'll go back to this one, but obviously Forestieri's got to come out and we'll put in Joel Osorio. And Brooksy on the bench. And I'm also going to put Cunningham in for Arnhem. Play a bit of FIFA 15, Harry. Ooh. I don't think I own that one. I think 16 was the first FIFA I had back after a while because I didn't. Yeah, maybe. We're going away against Reading now. Hopefully we can get a win in this one. For right, guys, score predictions. France, Australia. What do you reckon? Is Tim Cahill going to do a Tim Cahill madness, or is he going to be an easy win for France?
Looking for another win after that home success against Sunderland.
Yeah, they've gained great confidence from the 2-1 win, but I do have them down for a draw here.
2-1 France. I've got to ask though, your one for Australia, is that Cahill scoring?
He was man of the match last time out, and they'll play with a sole striker. West Ham United's lineup is this. 2 banks of 4.
Ooh, I tried a bit. Easy win for France. Oh yeah, so you have got Cahill. Is Jedinak? I was going to say, is Jedinak in the Australia team as well? Because I'm just thinking, set pieces and that. Because Jedinak is good at set pieces.
Great names of the English game, Leeds United, but still struggling to recapture former glories. And it does look like another season of struggle for them as we look at the league table here.
Well, just haven't got going.
Cunningham turns out lovely.
The standards that we're used to see them attaining, and
Harrison into Solanke. Hold it up.
at the moment, he's on the back burner.
Between the lines. Berger. Osorio. Sancho on his right peg. Get in! We get the goal. We worked it well. The only problem is we've got to work it well again because I need a second goal. 5-0. Okay. I didn't. Alright, look at the thing. You're going to rush at them. Fair enough. Lovely play here. Osorio's nice little turn out. And Sancho flies across the keeper. 1-0.
Executed it perfectly.
In front now, West Ham. Clement. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Oh, lovely one from Mobita. Gives it into Solanke. Solanke turns into Yoshida's now playing for Reading. The ex-Southampton player. Just would have thought he would have gone to the Southampton first team. You know, Liverpool.
West Ham have won that passage of play and come away with the ball. Being closed down here.
Well, it's interesting you say that because I did see that goal.
Some potential in this move.
It was featured on it was featured on one of the goals wrap up things, wasn't it? So yeah, I think it's a good goal. I think it's a good goal, but doing it against Sheffield Wednesday and doing it against France at the World Cup is completely different. I mean, let's face it, in my playing days, I scored 5 in a game once. Never do that again. And I wouldn't be able to do that in Russia. Not with these knees, anyway.
We like to see this from a referee playing the advantage. Well, can he get to the ball played over the top? He'll be in on goal. Oh, very easy for the goalkeeper there. What's the keeper doing here?
Oh, no. Bodvarsson over the bar, luckily. I just need to pay attention when I'm kicking the ball out or throwing the ball out. Oh, did I see Ronaldo's free kick? Yes. And I've got to say, he could not have shaped that any better. Because he had a little bit of curl, a little bit. He wasn't quite as up and down that he tries to do most of the time. It actually had a bit of old-fashioned on it, a bit of Beckham. Oh, Solanke's in. Great save by, great block by Bakuna. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of key, a little bit of dippage. He hit it just right. There was no way De Gea was going to save that. Oh, Osorio got his head where it hurts and just couldn't get it, and Van der Berg had it. I honestly thought that everything that happened with Spain going on in the week would have been a catalyst for them. And it would have been 3-1. I even said this on Twitter. I think it's going to be 3-1 Spain. No, it wasn't a knuckle. No, it wasn't a knuckle. He hit it with the inside of his foot, so it actually got natural bend. That's what I mean, a bit of old-fashioned. If you hit it with the knuckle, that's new school. Knuckle wasn't a thing when I was growing up. It was whip, or it was just a drill. That's the free kicks that we had. We had a whip or a drill. Sounds weird now I'm saying it like that, but yeah. I mean, Beckham was the whipmeister. He was the whipmeister. There's no one who could bend it like Beckham. Oh, Sancho, do them dirty. I always tried the Beckham technique. I could never do it. Oh yeah. De Gea had a Karius. Osorio! Just wide. No, Scola. No, I'm not a hammer. I am. Let me just get the shit. I was just showing this people earlier on. Port Vale. Yeah, I showed it earlier on just because I went to bought the new shirt yesterday. This is what you got, a rebuild. This is just a randomly, the stream voted for this when we started it off. We relegated West Ham from the Premier League to League 2. Stripped out all the players above 70 rated, and now we're building them back up. We're currently in the Championship. Yeah. I'm about 8 miles, something like that, away from the Vale ground. Probably even less than that, actually, thinking about it. Oh, didn't do the second move. Oh, hey up, get it out. Goal. Just wide. I've got to really be a little bit careful. We'll have that half time, 1-0. Just making sure the shirt's right. It's a beautiful shirt. Shh, sleep, Phil. Sleep. Yeah, I am mental. I'm a little bit mental, a little bit crazy as well. I'm not quite all there. But then again, who is? That's what I think makes life interesting. I really need to learn how to do skill moves in one-on-one. My fingers just don't want to do it. Oh, go on, Dom. Ah. The only skill move I know is kind of like the ball rolly thingy. Because every time I try to do it, I go the other way than what I need to go. So I end up going into a defender. And I tend to... I don't, if any of you are actually good at skills, let me know. But this. If any of you ever play like an old school fighting game, like we're talking like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, anything like that. You know when you have that one friend that's literally just either finds one combo they like, or they do this. Yeah, I'm the second option. I'm the second option most times in fighting games. I will still try to find the one combo that I can actually do, but I'm a button basher because it's effective. Oh, Yoshida, that's a brilliant tackle. That's true, Scholar. That is true. Just filter back into position. Oh, I've never been right in the head. What a shot! You cannot allow Sander to run that far though. Until you just give the ball. Oh, we've all had that. I don't get what that Allier intro plays means. Obviously, I know who Allier is, so you don't need to explain that. But what's the Allier intro plays? What on earth does that mean? Well done for winning on Fortnite, though. Great clearance by Dabo. Oh, can Osorio get here? No, he... Oh, nearly. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, he won past too many. Redding messed it up.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Leandro Bacuna.
I told you we needed a second goal. I still haven't got it yet. Get out. Oh. Well, you're not missing out. Oh, come on, ref. That's a free kick. I was gonna say you give me that free kick there, but I still had the ball. Fair enough. I'm happy you give me a free kick. Oh, back post. Harrison's free! Harrison underhead it! We got our second goal! Get in! I'm surprised Jack Harrison actually wanted to head the ball. I mean, his hair is perfect! Don't touch the hair, lads. Just don't touch his hair. It's perfect! Good ball by Osorio, and Harrison was there. Over Manone, questionable goalkeeping, but he is an ex-Arsenal keeper, so it's acceptable. We're giving the big man a run out. He's now within the rating. I thought I was going to get done by the kickoff glitch then. Was Clement just waltzed his way through? Oh no. Yeah, it's It is awful this year. It really is. I mean, I love career mode. Don't get me wrong. I don't play Ultimate Team. But the amount of people that have complained, and rightfully, and I've heard what people's gripes are. They are solid gripes. Brooksy unlucky. And I have a lot of problems with career mode. But the one thing that career mode will always have is the ability to make your own story. Sorry for hitting the mic. The ability for you to create something that is unique. Whether it be like in this, obviously we've relegated West Ham. You know, we relegated West Ham. We created our own little bit of history by then creating getting more players into the West Ham team. You can go the complete other way, like we did with the Port Vale career mode, where we went so you could only loan players or get youth players into the club. You can. I like it for that reason. Don't get me wrong. The issues with the gameplay are still very apparent no matter what game mode you play, and there are some issues that if they don't sort out next year, that even my patience will be tested. But being able to still create our own storylines, as long as they don't get rid of that aspect of it, I'll be more than happy to do it. More than happy to continue. And I'm still obviously thinking of stuff that I want to do even on this career mode, because this one will be done soon. Because the whole idea for this West Ham one is just to go and win the Premier League. From League 2 to win the Premier League. And we are nearly 3/4 of the way there. In 18 episodes. We have absolutely annihilated this career mode. Carroll. Harrison off Bakuna. Yeah, it's Dakota. Hi, I mean Erlo. Oh, Erlo, hello. Thank you for coming back and joining. I hope you're doing well, my friend. The only mods here is me. What's the issue, Connor? Yeah, I get that because you were something sun last time, weren't you? But we get the win. Yeah, and that's the one thing that is always it's up there, Scholar. You can either fall in love with a career mode or you cannot. And if something happens, I mean, if something happens in the middle of a career mode that all of a sudden just saps the life out of you and saps the enjoyment out of you, then that career mode is dead. It is. Because the enjoyment factor has got to be there. And so far, no. Harry, how dare you? You heathen! How dare you? That is not Zelda music. Guys, what music is this from? What video game is this from? Jaden, I am not going on to Ultimate Team. No, Connor, the reason why we don't have chat on, there was an issue a couple of weeks ago where there was a couple of not nice things said in chat, and I can delete them so they won't appear in the live chat. So yeah, so what you call it? I'm going to delete Harry's Zelda music chat, just because that's just heathenistic, and it would delete itself from the chat. But it wouldn't delete itself from the screen. So when the chat was up on the right hand side of the screen, that was still there. So if anything really bad got said, and I what you call it, and I had to get rid of it, let's say it was something you know, racist or sexist or whatever, and I needed to get rid of it because it might harm my channel, I wouldn't be able to. So that's the reason why I took the chat off. So the chat only goes on the welcome screen and the be right back screen at the minute. And that's the reason. I ain't born to listen to this. Whoa. You called it Zelda music. You called it Zelda music, Harry. We're not friends anymore. No. Not you. Not you, Harry Tanya. Just Harry Harolds. Yeah. Right, when's the next game after this? Can I afford to play the first team? Not really, no, because we've got Villa up next. So we'll have to play the reserves. I can't remember. But does anyone actually know that game? Does anyone know the game that song's from? Because if you don't, then I really am showing my age. It's one of my favourite games of all time. Just let me know if you need to listen to it again. Let me know. But if you don't know what that's from, I feel really, really old right now. Our reserves draw 1-1. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Should be a massive show. Be a huge show, that should. Parties that are going to happen in Mexico. That's going to be insane for the World Cup. It's going to be like Cinco de Mayo every single freaking game. It's funny he's playing in both of them. He is. And why is he even... Hi Owen, hope you're doing well. Oh dear. No, we're not supposed to have it. We're going to put a bid in for 2030. We won't get it. It's like the Eurovision. No one wants us to have it. No one wants us to win anything. Sounds familiar. Right. The name of not the name of the ditty. It's obviously not the name of the ditty. Ooh, okay. Etienne Junior can let go. Right, we'll do those in January when we get to January. Right. The name of the song, it's not actually the name of the song, but it's known as Victory or Victory Sound. That's why I have it as my victory music. And it is from... Is it my #1 game or is it my #2 game? I say it's my #1 or #2 game of all time that I've played. Halo? 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 Right. Scholar has got the series. KB, right, my fellow friend KB. Please enlighten these people. Where is this from? Mario! Jesus! Oh my god! Jeepers! We've had people guess Halo, Zelda, Mario! Dudes! That's the Final Fantasy VII victory theme. And Final Fantasy VII is not the best, but maybe second best behind Final Fantasy X. In my opinion. Cheeps, KB, thank you for coming in. It took a minute, yeah. Scholar got there in the end. Well done, Scholar. Huge gold scar. Gold scar? Have a gold scar. I don't. Yeah, just cut yourself and then paint it gold. Mario. Ugh. Kids today. The thing is, I really need to know now how old that game is, because I'm actually showing my. I feel like I'm showing my age.
We're here to describe the action for you.
And the thing is, guys, if you didn't already know, it's going to be a remake.
And here we've got for you today Aston Villa against West Ham.
Oh my! Yeah, I'm showing my age. That game is 21 years old. KB's just got it. KB's just got it. 21 years old.
Well, the visiting manager will know all the scenarios here. If they win,
I didn't realise the game was that old.
they could actually go top if other results go their way today.
Well, they've been pretty good, haven't they? More than pretty good, really. Very consistent.
I was 11 when that game came out.
Well, they'd like a victory this
11/12.
time out at home.
Depending what time of the year it come out. I was 11/12 when that game come out.
It's an entertaining 1-1, actually. Might be a bit
Hang
more
on, I'm
exciting
just
here, and I think
trying to do this while also changing something on my computer. No, I don't plan on doing more mods until chat gets to the stage where it's unbearable and unhandleable on my own. Obviously, KB is a great friend of mine and has been for many years, which is the reason why he is a mod. When I was first setting up my channel to do anything to do with either streaming or anything like that, KB was made as a mod just in case I needed the help. And yeah, that's the only reason. So I won't be looking for more mods until, let's say, I won't be looking for more mods until we get above, like, say, 10-15,000 subs. Because then, or we have over 100 people in chat. Because when we get to, and even then we might not necessarily need that kind of thing. But that's the kind of thing, that's just so you know where my thinking is. Well, Emery has already said that Xhaka is a huge part of his plan. So defence! 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 Solanke trying to find through to Osorio's pace, nearly got him there. Keep an eye on the time as well, because I want to be finished in time to watch the, what do you call it, the France game. Oh, just not strong enough pass. That's the thing, guys. Now, you obviously with the Final Fantasy chat and all that kind of stuff, what is your favourite game of all time at this minute?
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Chance to put it in the box from here. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure.
Top player. What kind of player are you looking for then? Yeah, and it's just, and that's, and that's down to. And oh, who asked that? Istvan. Yeah, that's down to me letting my channel drop. That's me not being consistent. I think if YouTube was accurate with the amount of subs that I had, not necessarily with the amount of people that watch, because you know, people can't always get to watch streams and will watch it after the fact. But I built my channel and I got my first 1,000 subs, not scrubs, sorry, subs, doing what do you call it, doing COD and doing commentaries and not FIFA and live streams. So I think that if everything was accurate on my channel, I'd probably have, say, about 600 subs, something like that. Because a lot of people, there are some, I'd say there's about, say, a couple of 100, 200 that would probably still watch me regardless. Of what game we play, because, you know, it is what it is. And then obviously the rest of them, since FIFA 16 started doing FIFA, but that is again partly down to how few times I upload, and yes, and that is a problem. And if I do want to grow my channel, I have to do it more. I know I do. And I'm hopefully going to be changing that, or at least doing something else. Not another game, don't worry, not another game, but I'll try and have something up in the week for you guys to watch and hopefully entice more subscribers in. Cunningham trying to slide it through for Osorio. He has done. He cuts back with the space. Osorio using his pace, and that is 2. You know, and that's it. Yeah, a lot of people, and there are a lot of people that will only watch specific games, and then there's a lot of people that will watch a genre. Like they'll watch anything. They will watch anything to do with a battle royale. They'll watch anything to do with a horror game with jump scares. It's just how vast and that's why YouTube and Twitch are amazing. The premise of them, how they are managed by the individual companies, will cause complaints and cause anger. But the fact that we have them is brilliant. And the fact that I have the opportunity to be able to do this is insane. Alongside a full-time job, you know, and everything, I can just come on for a couple hours every Saturday and Sunday morning and spend it playing a game that I enjoy with people who are cool. It's insane. It is insane, and I really enjoy it. England have got Tunisia. We've got Tunisia on Monday at 7 PM kickoff. And the player to watch out for Tunisia is Wahab Khazri, the ex-Sunderland player. And I hope I pronounced his name right. Oh, how's that not a free kick? Oh, exactly. Yeah. And the ones who take it seriously and do the daily uploads and try and do that, yes. Oh, this is Xbox. This is Xbox Scola. That's outrageous defending. Who do I think will win, Argentina or Iceland? I hope Iceland. I want a massive shock in this tournament. I want a massive shock. I do. Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing that KB keeps trying to tell me. And this is something that KB is a very good YouTube friend for. He's a great friend, full stop, but he's a good YouTube friend because I've thought in past of potentially, you know, changing stuff up and doing something a little bit different from time to time, and he just has to keep telling me, "You're not changing again." I made a massive change. I made that massive change going from Call of Duty to this. And he keeps telling me, do not change again. Stick with the program. And for exactly the same reasons of what he's just said. Good play. Cunningham! With the pile driver, Cunningham! Flipping pile driver on that one. Good play from Osorio and Sancho, but that is a hammer. Not even Thor's hammer has that much power. Boom! Before the keeper, before he can react. 3-0. Yeah. And you wonder why I don't play Ultimate Team. If I did Ultimate Team, it would have to be like an old school Zerka packed out, where I do not buy anything other than the packs that get given, because that would be it. Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, Scholar, with some of the game, with if I wanted to change anything, I would change to be a full variety streamer by playing the new releases in full. But then I would want a PC or a slightly better Xbox because I've still got a standard one.
Of all the decisions that are difficult to get right on a regular basis, offside probably right up there, isn't it, Alan? Right here?
Yeah, when the defence is pushing up and the players rushing.
No, I'd have Pope and Vardy up front. Did you see the damage that they did in that? Go back to episode 8 of this career mode. We had Pope and Vardy. We had Pope and Carroll to start off with to lead England's front line. But as soon as we mixed Vardy into the mix, it was insane. Insane. Pope and Vardy is the ultimate. Why did I was not paying attention. Serves me right. I deserve to not have the ball then. Have I played Sheffield Wednesday? I think we did. I think I simmed it. I think I simmed the Sheffield Wednesday game. I don't know. I'll check.
Well, he makes that transition happen quickly.
I know we've definitely played Leeds because we played against Jow, who we sold him to. Harrison to the back post for Sancho. What? Who's offside this time? Troy Deeney plays for these now. Hi, Ipswich Town. Okay, so someone was offside, but I don't know who, because he didn't want to show me. So obviously no one was offside, and FIFA just needs to make up for a bad decision. Oh, Osorio gets the... He's just unlucky. Make some changes. Ba-ba-dum-dum. Oh, that is a beautiful ball, Sander Berge. How did Solanke miss? What a goal from, what a ball from Sander Berge. How on earth did you miss that, Solanke? Ipswich Town. The team I support is right here with the new strip. Oops, I dropped it. We are Vale, Super Vale. Aspin is our king. Good morning, Thomas Plays. I hope that answers your question. I went to go the new shirt yesterday. That's why I'm so hyped. It's the news kit. Oh, oh, that's another card game, innit, Hearthstone? I think I played that like once. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the only card game I will fully say is brilliant. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys, I can't bring Carol on now. I've made me 3 subs. Thank you very much, Thomas Place, for the subscription. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to the Raccoon Habitat. You can get the little salute in the corner for you. Thank you very much, Lee. Little bit. Listen, just out of space. I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything else, Harry. So, oh, beautiful. Etienne Junior to the back post. Get a haircut. I've left this. I'm sorry. I left this salute on. Sorry. Sancho, get a haircut, and it'll just glide off your head rather than getting caught up in the flipping bee's nest. Bird's nest, even. No problem. See you later, Harry.
It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just waiting.
Couldn't get the ball cleanly under control, and now it's a chance for Bjarnason to run forward. Just closing down Van Aken. Good header by Foyth. Etienne Junior just manages to stick away from that. Stays away from Grealish. Solanke. Slides it through. Etienne Junior. Grealish, he stayed there. Solanke! Goal! Thomas, we have a rating cap for each season we play through, and unfortunately Rashford is above that. We limit ourselves to what players we can buy to make it a little bit not as easy, so to speak, because we could have a lot of money. We do have a lot of money, should I say, sorry. But we built this team. We relegate West Ham to League 2, and then we're fighting our way back up, and we have a rating cap each season. We had a rating cap of 70 in League 2, 73 in League 1. We can only buy players at 76 rating or less in this. If the players grow higher than that, then fine. But we have to buy them below 76. I like Jack Grealish, to be honest with you. I like Jack Grealish. Yep. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, oh, Alex, it's like Will Zaha is English, but chose to play for Nigeria because of family connections. It's like, I'm sure Jack Grealish as well can play for Ireland, can play for England, and he might have aspirations of playing for England. You never know. If Tom Davies is still below that, because bearing in mind we are 3 seasons in, I'll have a look. I'll get him scouted. Vidal! And now for the Zelda music. Or is it Mario? Or is it Halo? Kids. 4-0 and Villa do not have a shot on target. How did Burnley do? They won 4-1 against Barnsley. Yeah, I was going to say Iwobi, but then I realised that he was a proper Nigerian. I nearly said he was English. It's a crime, KB. That's what it is. It's a crime. I thought he was... Okay. I'm going to sim this one. I see, now I'm getting myself confused. Wow, don't get injured, Brooksy. It's not good. Yeah, he does. We drew 2-2. At least Patterson scored a pen. Got someone who can score a penalty in the sim games now. And if I get a moan from any of the players in the next couple of days saying that, well, I want to be sold. If a non-British football player got British citizenship, which nation would he be able to play for? If he got British, are we talking like the entire thing of Great Britain? Then that's England, Scotland. That's the United Kingdom. British is English. England. I don't get when people say British, what terminology do they mean? Because for us, you're either English, Scottish, Welsh, or Northern Ireland, or Southern Ireland, obviously. Think that's different from FIFA selection rules. Fair enough. I think, to be perfectly honest, if he gets a British passport, then I think he's English. Because you can't just get a British passport. You either get an English, a Scottish, a Wales, or a Northern Ireland passport. There's no such thing as a... I don't think there's any such thing as a British passport anymore. You get one for each of the what you call it, each of the countries that you're in. I think. David Brooks is quick, but I like the balance that we've got at the minute with Cunningham and Berg. Yeah, we're not going to finish with a profit margin of 66 million. I don't know how it works. Rodrigo Moreno on 1-year loan. He is one of the youth players, so yes, Morecambe, you can more than welcome have him on loan. Oh, he is. He is. Unfortunately, he's not finding his feet in the Championship for us. He was brilliant in League 2 and League 1. Absolutely tore everybody apart. But at the minute, he's just not quite finding his feet. Osorio is on fire right now in Forestieri's absence. He's still injured, yeah. It's fair enough. And more power to them. If you got the option to do that, why not? Why not? I think depends on how far down people go in the what is it? Family tree. It's like, if he goes to Grandad's, I could play for Scotland. You know. No. One Brooks is enough. One Brooks is enough. Thomas, no, I do not play Fortnite. I find Battle Royale, the entire Battle Royale genre, I find boring. So I do not play Fortnite. Fortnite, PUBG, H1Z1, whatever the new spin-offs are. There's too many of them to count now. Don't get me wrong. When the COD one comes out in the new COD game, I will play a game to see if it feels any different. Because, you know, it's COD. But that'll be it. Because whenever a COD comes out, I always make sure to play all the new game modes that come out with the game. Just purely because it's COD. And I enjoy playing CODs. It's like if I get Battlefield 5, I will play the Battlefield 5 one. Just because it's Battlefield. And I'd like to know their spin on it. Good play from Osorio. 1-0. Harry, that message you're trying to get across is getting blocked by the spam because it breaks one of the 3 rules of chat. Just letting you know. So that message you keep posting will not get put out. But PUBG off again, like Fortnite, it offered something different, and it was a little bit more realistic, and the guns were good. But then, I mean, my fiance's brother loved PUBG. He still plays it a lot, but he loved it because it made him feel like he said it made it feel like Counter-Strike, and that's one of his favourite games. So, as long as you find an interest in a game, then carry on playing it. Osorio. Oh, he hits the defender. Oh, he doesn't hit the defender. He just missed. Oh, he just messed that up. I thought he hit the defender. Solanke. Oh. Oh. Dom is still wearing flipping gloves and short sleeve shirt. Don't get that. If your arms are cold. That's a great ball. Harrison just can't get there ahead of Marshall. Solanke, Cunningham. Oh, that's just brilliant play through the middle. This is what I mean about the balance of the team. Cunningham is as good going forward as he is going backwards. Playing a little intricate 1-2s. And with his weaker foot, blasted past Marshall in the whole goal, and it's 2-0. Cutting through them like a hot knife through butter. Great finish. We've got a solid team. We've got a good mix of physical and pace as well. Oh, we're just too far. Whoops. Harrison nearly got himself in trouble there. Well done, Sandy. And Cunningham slide through? No, he can't. Time we're on. 20 past 10. We've been going for an hour and 20. We're probably going to go for another 20 minutes, something like that. So I want to make sure that I'm off, got a bit of food ready so I can watch the France versus Australia game. If that's alright with everybody. Oh, Solanke. Can he find someone on the edge? Oh, no. Yes. Oh, Scholar, we touched on this before you joined. This World Cup now has the potential for some of the best games that we'll have seen, especially if anything, if it can carry on the hype from last night's game. Because that was possibly the best World Cup game I've seen. That's Spain versus Portugal. If other teams come at it and see that the crowd react to attacking football, perhaps we might see more. Obviously, teams will want to win, and that's the most important thing for the team. But from a spectacle point of view, we want two teams that just want to go loggerheads at each other, especially as a neutral. Obviously, for England, I'd be happy with all boring 1-0s until the final. I mean, all the way up to winning it. I'd be happy with boring 1-0s for England, but everyone else, I want to see them just go absolutely hell for leather.
That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball. Daba. Bit of keep ball going on here.
Berger slides it through to Osorio. Oh no, I turned the wrong way. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, but Prince Philip married into the family, didn't he?
Looking to play their way through now.
It's like, it's not like he is the king. He was the king. It's like he married the queen. So it wasn't like that he was always going to be, you know, the royals. It's like all of a sudden it's like, say Sven-Göran Eriksson comes over and is. It's like they treat the England manager job like the king or queen of this country. It's like you wouldn't have Fabio Capello coming over and being the England king for the season, you know, for a World Cup. You have to be. It's like being an American president. You had to have been born in America. It's like Schwarzenegger could never be, even though he was a governor of California, he would never be able to be president because he wasn't born in that country.
Idea, I suppose, but it didn't work, so maybe not such a good
completely
idea.
Different kind of matter. So you can play, and it's the same with all sports. There is a selection committee and rules and regulations. Go on, Van Aken. There are rules and regulations and everything. You didn't spam, Harry. You didn't spam. Oh, it's actually deflected. That was going in. It wasn't a spam. It was just, obviously, it was just an advisory. Oh, Sancho. I want the third goal now. Oh, Kingsley just gets around the slide of Sancho. Half time. I don't know what I'm singing. Oh. I thought Osorio was going to get there. Oh, I did a skill move. There wasn't a ball roll. Or the fake shot. Osorio! Oh, baby, we've got the third. Oh, he's a whole player, isn't he? He doesn't want me to celebrate with him. Could you just imagine? You know how FIFA keeps saying every single year and every single release that we're going to have more realistic crowd. Do you know what would be the funniest thing? I know they will never do it. One rogue programmer, just it slips through the net until you get to that little close-up camera angle there. They program one of the fans to just turn around and just, instead of going like this, they just turn around and go, I would love it. Just on one camera shot. So they only see it in one celebration in the entire thing. So it might get past quality control. There's just one fan that when the players get like that, it's part of the away end. It just goes, I would love it. I thought it was longer than 3 years. Yes, I know. I know. I'm a naughty person, Isaac. I just find it funny. I just find it funny. And I've lost. It's like before. I thought he might have been 5. But I think that's just British citizenship now is 5 years. You have to live in the country 5 years before you can be approached to be a British citizen. I was going to say, because if it is 5 years by the under 21, you've got to start when you're 16, which might be a little bit too long. So 3 years sounds about right in footballing terms. I might be getting confused with British citizenship. And as I was just about to say, I've kind of, you know, it's like when I said like no swearing on the stream and no swearing in the chat because I thought it might hurt my channel. That was when the whole like the whole monetization thing was going around. I didn't want to do anything that could potentially hurt my channel in that way. Now I know 100% that my channel is not good enough for YouTube's new laws and new things. So I don't mind. The odd bit of swearing is human nature. And to be perfectly honest, with football and FIFA in general, it happens. And I will try and keep it as PC as I can, but there will be outbursts. There will be. And that was one of them. So I apologise for that. So I'll censor myself in the future. But that one just, I thought that was funny. Sorry for the hat trick. Oh, good save by Marshall. And if you found that offensive, I am very sorry. And I completely wholeheartedly apologise. Oh, Foyth heads into the back post. No one's there to take advantage of it. Oh, made a mistake. Get it out, get it out. That'll do. Before it's all cookies and cream. We haven't made subs yet. Yeah, you probably know more than me, Scholar, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm not 100% up with them myself. Matt, you know the rules.
Looking good, this move. What do you think about
You've been here long enough to know that's one of the rules that's against it, mate.
In the championship, I think they could coast home in this one.
It's a good cross.
Oh no, I didn't mean to make that press.
So much an interception as a poor pass.
Yeah. Rules. The rules are as little. One of them has got a little amendment after today. So the rules are as little swearing as possible. The odd one's fine, but excessive swearing will get you a timeout. The second is no excessive all caps And the third, and one that we have to fight with the most, is no self-promotion. Because this channel, it's like I wouldn't come into your guys' streams or anyone else's videos or whatever and just say, like, can I have, yeah, relatively PG. I wouldn't go to, like, it's like a hotel. The way that to really look at it is, it's like a hotel guest book. You wouldn't go into a hotel guest book and write in, this hotel's good, but please come to my hotel. You know that what I mean. And Dicko scored. Oh yes, good goal. You know, that kind of thing. Self-promotion is it's where you go, where you come in, where you walk in, you just go like this. Oh, can I have a shout out? Can I promote my channel? Can I promote my friend's channel? And can you check out this channel? Can you check out that channel? It's again, it's a personal thing. If and when I think it's necessary for a person to get a shout out because of something, whether it be a friend, whether it be something that's happened, that like a charity stream or something like that, or the rules are there to be bent a little bit. Yeah, precisely, Harry. If something is worthy of a shout out, it will happen. It will happen. But please don't go asking for it, because it'll just basically make me feel like I don't want to do it more, if that makes sense. And again, there are other people that have different rules, people who will just do it and do it for heaven's sake. And if you are one of those people, then excellent. It's just not how I do it. You know, and I hope you just appreciate the way that I run my channel. And if you don't like it, then perhaps you might not want to stay around this channel, because that's just the way that I do it. And if you don't like it and you don't want to sub anymore, then that's fine. It's your life, it's your opinion. Do it with what you want and just do with it your way. Because that's the most important thing about life, is to have fun and make the most of the time that you've got. And that's all we can do. So that's why, again, yeah, that's kind of like YouTube's rules. That's kind of the whole thing about posting links in chat, is links in chat just get deleted full stop. You know, you just get, links just get, because you never know what's going to be a link, and there's been that much over the years of links just be blinding, like a blind alley into a virus, that links are just default blocked. And I agree with it. If links were allowed and I could manually turn it off, then I would do it as well. But it's default off. It's default off. You have to allow links on your channel, which I agree, which is right. I'm here for a chill. I don't do this for my job. I do this to come and have a bit of fun. Whether there's one person, 20 people, 100 people in the chat, whatever. Never got to 100. Got to 19 once. That's the record. So if we can ever break 20 viewers, that would be brilliant. You know, 20 concurrent viewers is amazing. We're constantly gaining little subscribers as we go, which is awesome. But you know, that's just the way things are. I understand the limitations of my channel. And the limitations of me, because I'm an idiot. I get my mind too messed up in my own head that I won't stream some weeks, and it will be because either my my mind will just all of a sudden just go bleh, and I won't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't get through my mind that I need to do something. So I apologise if there's ever been a time where you wanted me to stream and I haven't been able to for that reason. And all I've been able to say is I'm just not feeling right. It's just my head. This is what anxiety does. And no, KB mentioned it earlier on, and I'm surprised not a lot of you have mentioned it. The beard's gone, and this was an anxiety thing. I didn't think I was going to mention it, but I might as well mention it now because we're going into a sim game. This is the anxiety talking here, right here. This is the reason why that it's gone. Last night I was having, honestly, a bad night with my anxiety. You know, just little things. Just little things were just in my head, and when little things, it's sort of like, what, it's like, it was like this, like one thing was just kept going around my head like this. And then another thing. And then another thing. And it was all about the same kind of topic. But because he was going like that and just constantly circling, and then the more things that got in, my mind just went like this. And I was messing with my beard, and I was really getting a bit stressed, so I was doing this quite a bit. And then my anxiety said, right, we're cutting it off. So because of, I just felt like I need to change something. What can I change? And because I was stroking my beard, I cut my beard off. And that was my anxiety that did that. Because I just felt like I needed a change. And I felt so much better for it afterwards. The beard will come back. And it will be back in about a month's time. Because I will not be able to live without a beard. Because again, in 2 or 3 weeks, I will get self-conscious. I will get anxious about the way that I look. That I feel like something's missing and I need it back. And it will come back. But as of right now, my mind feels so much better because I changed something and I shaved something off. It's just how my mind works sometimes. It's weird. Anxiety is weird. I've been through counselling twice. I've got tablets to try and calm it down. I'm getting a lot better, but there are times when I will have a spike and I will not be able to handle it. And unless I do something, sometimes it's a little bit drastic, like shaving off the beard, sometimes I just need to do that to reset. And it's just, as I said, it's just weird. There's no better way to explain it than just imagine you've got a thought that goes around in your head and it just keeps multiplying. And then you have another one that comes in that goes the other way. And you just constantly feel like it's kind of like it lines up with your eyes. So you can see one planet spinning here. Then you see 2, 3, 4. Then all of a sudden this left eye will start and there'll be one going the other way. So you'll end up with like 4 planets over here, 2 planets over here just spinning. And you can't quite, you want to try, you're telling yourself to slow down so you can focus on one planet or one thing. And it just doesn't. You need to then, the more you try and get control of that situation, the worse you get. That's, to me, what my anxiety is. And I'm sorry for rambling. I'm really sorry. But that's just an insight of how I get sometimes. Anyway, Ipswich versus West Ham, sim game. And it's a draw. And cheers, Scholar. This is a nice chill stream. Yeah, and that's the whole idea behind the channel. I need it to be chill for my own benefit and for the chats. I want it to feel like a nice and easy environment so people can feel you don't have to come and watch. It's not one of those things where you have to come and watch, where I'll feel bad if you're not here or you feel bad if you're not here. It just comes in. You just come in, have 5 or 10 minutes. Don't even feel like the need you have to chat. Just come in, drop in, just sit there, enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then fair enough. You know, it is what it is. It can't be for everybody. You know. Cheers, KB. Right. So both of those. Okay, so Raccas still wants to go. But anyway, it's 22. I want to go and get some food before the France game. No, I haven't, and I keep simming the games where we go against Vale. Unless we got to like I'm in a cup final or something like that. But guys, thank you. I'm going to end it here because I need to get some food before the France game. So thank you to everybody for coming in. Scholar, thank you for coming in, being such a chill new guy. Thomas Plays as well for the new subscription. Istvan, KB, Harry, Matt, thank you everybody for coming and checking us out. If you want to follow me on Twitter, if you've got a Twitter, then the link is going to be in there now. And obviously hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We will be going live tomorrow morning, again, roughly about the same time, 9:30. So make sure you're tuned in for that. We'll be doing West Ham again, and we'll be going into a transfer window so we can go and sign some new players that you guys want me to sign. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I've been Raccas. I'll see you on the next one. Tra.